Cancer doesn't have to be your fate. What if just a few lifestyle changes could drastically reduce your risk? In this video, we reveal the top 10 science-backed tips to prevent cancer, practical steps that can protect you and your loved ones. Whether it's what you eat, how you move, or the daily choices you make, these powerful habits could be life-saving. Stay tuned. Some of these may surprise you. Preventing cancer is crucial because it's a leading cause of death worldwide, and many cases are preventable. By taking proactive steps to reduce cancer risk, individuals can improve their health, lower healthcare costs, and decrease the burden on the healthcare system. Focusing on prevention is a cost-effective way to address the global cancer challenge. Why prevention is important. Reduced burden of cancer. Prevention helps reduce the number of new cancer cases, leading to fewer individuals and families affected by the disease and its associated challenges. Lower healthcare costs. Preventing cancer can significantly reduce the need for expensive treatments, surgeries, and ongoing care, benefiting patients and the healthcare system. Improved quality of life. By preventing cancer, individuals can enjoy a healthier and longer life, free from the physical and emotional distress associated with the disease and its treatments. Cost-effective approach. Preventing cancer is a more cost-effective long-term strategy compared to managing existing cases through treatments and surgeries. Global impact. As cancer incidence and mortality are projected to rise, preventative measures are essential for addressing the growing global burden of the disease. What can be done to prevent cancer? 1. Avoid tobacco in all forms. This is the single most important step you can take. Smoking is directly linked to several cancers, most notably lung, mouth, throat, larynx, pancreas, bladder, cervix, and kidney cancer. And let's not forget secondhand smoke. It also increases lung cancer risk. Chewing tobacco isn't safe either. It's been shown to increase the risk of oral, throat, and pancreatic cancers. If you're struggling to quit, evidence shows that nicotine replacement therapy and behavioral support can dramatically improve your chances of success. 2. Eat a cancer-fighting diet. There's no magic food that guarantees protection, but overall dietary patterns matter. A plant-forward diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes, has been linked to lower rates of several cancers. Limit processed and red meats. A 2015 report by the WHO classified processed meats as carcinogenic to humans. Also, reduce high-calorie, high-fat, and high-sugar foods, which are linked to obesity, a known risk factor for multiple cancers. Alcohol matters too. Studies consistently show that alcohol consumption raises the risk of breast, colorectal, liver, and esophageal cancers. The risk increases with the amount consumed. 3. Consider a Mediterranean diet. Want a model to follow? The Mediterranean diet is backed by science. Research, including a 2015 study in JAMA Internal Medicine, shows it's associated with a lower risk of breast cancer. This way of eating emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and nuts. It includes healthy fats like olive oil instead of butter and favors fish over red meat. It's not just good for your heart. It may also reduce cancer risk. 4. Maintain a healthy weight and stay active. Research has shown that being overweight or obese significantly increases the risk of several cancers, including breast, colon, pancreatic, liver, and kidney cancers. Why? Excess body fat contributes to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and increased levels of estrogen, all of which can promote cancer development. But the good news? Weight control through regular physical activity and a balanced diet can help reduce those risks. According to the World Health Organization and the American Cancer Society, adults should aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity activity, like brisk walking, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity, like running, per week. Even small changes, like taking the stairs, walking during lunch breaks, or dancing, can make a long-term difference. 5. Protect yourself from UV radiation. Skin cancer, including melanoma, is one of the most common and preventable types of cancer. The primary culprit? Ultraviolet, UV, radiation from the sun, and artificial sources like tanning beds. Here are science-backed strategies to reduce your risk. A limit sun exposure. especially between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., when UV rays are strongest. Seek shade whenever possible and wear protective clothing, such as long sleeves, wide-brimmed hats, and UV-blocking sunglasses. Use a broad-spectrum sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher. Reapply every 2 hours or more often if swimming or sweating. And skip the tanning beds. These devices emit harmful UV radiation that significantly increases skin cancer risk. According to the Skin Cancer Foundation, just one indoor tanning session before age 35 can increase your risk of melanoma by 75%. That's a risk not worth taking. 6. Get vaccinated. Vaccination is a powerful tool to prevent certain infections that can lead to cancer. For example, the hepatitis B virus increases the risk of liver cancer. People who are at higher risk include those with multiple sexual partners, individuals with sexually transmitted infections, people who inject drugs, men who have sex with men, and healthcare workers exposed to blood. The hepatitis B vaccine can provide effective protection. Another critical vaccine is for human papillomavirus, HPV, a common sexually transmitted virus linked to cervical cancer, as well as cancers of the anus, penis, throat, vulva, and vagina. The HPV vaccine is recommended for children as young as 9 and for young adults who missed vaccination during childhood. Studies have shown that widespread HPV vaccination has led to significant decreases in HPV-related cancers. 7. Avoid risky behaviors. Certain lifestyle choices can increase your risk of infections that raise cancer risk. Practicing safe sex by limiting the number of sexual partners and consistently using condoms can reduce the risk of HPV and HIV infections. Both viruses are linked to various cancers, including cervical, anal, liver, and lung cancers. Avoid sharing needles, as this practice increases the risk of contracting HIV, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C, all of which are associated with higher rates of liver cancer. If you struggle with substance use, seek support from healthcare professionals who specialize in addiction and recovery. 8. Get regular medical care and screenings. Early detection saves lives. Routine medical care, including cancer screenings and self-examinations, can identify cancer in its earliest stages when treatment is most effective. Screening tests exist for many cancers, including skin, colon, cervical, and breast cancers. For example, colonoscopies can detect precancerous polyps, while mammograms help find breast cancer early. Talk to your healthcare provider about which cancer screenings are appropriate for your age, gender, and risk factors to create a personalized prevention plan. 9. Be sun safe. Protecting your skin from excessive ultraviolet, UV, radiation is one of the most effective ways to reduce the risk of skin cancer, the most common form of cancer worldwide. UV radiation from the sun and tanning beds can damage the DNA in your skin cells, leading to mutations that may cause cancer. To stay safe, use a broad-spectrum sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher every day, even on cloudy days. Reapply every 2 hours or more often if swimming or sweating. Wear protective clothing, including wide-brimmed hats and UV-blocking sunglasses to shield your face and eyes. Seek shade, especially between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., when the sun's rays are strongest. Avoid tanning beds, which emit harmful UV radiation similar to the sun and increase skin cancer risk. Following these sun-safe habits can significantly lower your chances of developing skin cancer and protect your skin's health. 10. Check for family history. Knowing your family history of cancer is important because certain types of cancer can have a genetic component. If close relatives such as parents, siblings, or grandparents have had cancer, your risk may be higher. This information can help your healthcare provider recommend earlier or more frequent screenings, genetic counseling, or preventive measures tailored to your risk. Stay informed and share your family health history with your doctor to develop a personalized plan for cancer prevention and early detection. Prevention isn't about perfection. It's about consistently making better choices. Avoiding tobacco, eating a healthier diet, and limiting alcohol are among the most effective science-supported tips to prevent cancer. And this is just the beginning. In our next videos, we'll dive deeper into exercise, weight management, and early screenings, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your health is in your hands. Start today.